Long ago, in a beautiful green forest filled with colorful flowers, singing birds, and sparkling streams, many happy animals lived together. Every morning, the forest came alive with the cheerful sounds of nature. It was a peaceful place where everyone enjoyed living, except for one animal who loved to show off. His name was Hare. He was incredibly fast and knew it very well. He could run across the forest in just a few moments. Because of his speed, he became proud and often boasted about himself. Every day, Hare ran around the forest, showing off his incredible speed. The other animals watched in amazement, but many of them grew tired of hearing him boast. Hare believed that no one could ever beat him. Not far away lived a gentle tortoise. He walked slowly, but every step was steady and confident. Unlike Hare, he never bragged or laughed at others. He believed that patience and determination were more important than speed. One sunny morning, Hare noticed the tortoise walking slowly along the forest path. He burst into laughter. "You're so slow," Hare shouted. The other animals felt sorry for the tortoise, but he remained calm. The tortoise smiled kindly and said, "Being slow doesn't mean I can't reach my goal. I may move one step at a time, but I never give up." His quiet confidence surprised everyone. Then the tortoise looked at Hare and said, "Let's have a race." The entire forest fell silent. Hare laughed so hard that tears came to his eyes. "A race against you? That's the funniest thing I've ever heard." The wise old owl flew onto a tall branch and announced that the race would take place the next morning. News spread quickly through the forest, and every animal was excited to see the unusual competition. As the sun rose, animals gathered near the starting line. Colorful birds filled the trees while monkeys, deer, squirrels, and foxes waited eagerly. Hare stood proudly, while the tortoise quietly prepared himself. "Ready, set, go!" In an instant, Hare shot forward like lightning, leaving a cloud of dust behind him. The tortoise took one slow step, then another, never rushing, never stopping. After running a great distance, Hare looked back. The tortoise was nowhere in sight. Hare smiled proudly. "This race is already over," he thought. Feeling certain of victory, Hare laughed to himself. "Even if I stop for a while, that slow tortoise will never catch me." His confidence slowly turned into carelessness. Soon, Hare found a huge tree with cool shade and soft grass beneath it. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves. "What a perfect place to rest," he said. Hare stretched comfortably under the tree. "I'll just take a quick nap," he whispered. Within moments, he was fast asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued moving forward, step by step, without stopping, without complaining. Every slow step brought him closer to his goal. After a long journey, the tortoise reached the sleeping hare. He didn't laugh. He didn't stop. He simply kept walking, one steady step at a time. The finish line was finally within sight. The crowd noticed the tortoise approaching and began cheering loudly. Could he really win? A cool breeze shook the tree branches. A few leaves landed gently on Hare's face. He slowly opened his eyes and stretched. Then suddenly, he remembered the race. Hare jumped to his feet. He looked toward the finish line and gasped. The tortoise was almost there. Without wasting another second, Hare raced forward with all his strength. Hare ran faster than ever before. The wind rushed past him. Dust flew behind him. But deep inside, he knew he had made a terrible mistake. The tortoise heard Hare racing closer, but he didn't panic. He didn't look back. He simply kept moving forward with courage and determination. Only a few steps remained. Hare was getting closer every second. The race had become more exciting than anyone had imagined. Everyone held their breath. With one final step, the tortoise crossed the finish line. The forest exploded with cheers and applause. Against all expectations, the slow and steady tortoise had won. Moments later, Hare reached the finish line. He looked around at the celebrating animals. He realized something important. It wasn't his speed that made him lose. It was his pride. Hare slowly walked toward the tortoise. "I'm sorry," he said. "I laughed at you because I thought I was better. I was wrong." The tortoise smiled warmly. "We all make mistakes," he replied. "The important thing is to learn from them." The hare smiled with gratitude. From that day on, Hare never made fun of anyone again. Instead, he encouraged others to believe in themselves. The hare and the tortoise became the best of friends, proving that kindness is greater than pride.